Hi class, today we're going to solve exponential equation. So before we begin, I want to share with you a property. So you should memorize this property. The property is if we have b to the x power equals b to the y power, then x has to be exactly the same as y. So if you have the same base and they're equal, then the exponents have to be the same. All right. So for this problem right here, you see we do not have the same base, so you should make it into the same base. And hopefully you can recognize 64 is 2 to the 6th power, and 32 is 2 to the 5th power. Make sure you put parentheses right there. Okay, so now based on the property, we know that we can just drop the base and set the exponent to be equal. Okay, and then from there, we can solve it easily, right? So I add 15 over, I get 21, 5x. So x is gonna be 21 over 5. All right, straightforward. Now, the next problem, you see the base is 4 and 9. So there's no way we can rewrite the equation so we can get the same base. No way, right? 4 and 9, no. Okay, we can go 2 square and 3 square, but that's same exponents, has nothing to do with the base. We need same base. Okay, I'm gonna make the problem slightly harder. Actually, let's just solve this problem and I can give you a new problem. Okay, so if we cannot rewrite, we can apply log on both sides and use the property. You can apply log or you can apply ln. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's say I apply log. So the new equation that I have is log 4 to the x plus 4 equals log 9. Okay, now you see x plus 4 is the exponents, and we have a property for log. You can move it to the front, so we have x plus 4 times log 4 equals log 9. Now, this is just multiplication, so you can distribute. So what I have is x times log 4 plus 4 log 4. Just think isolating x, right? So all I have to do is treat it like linear equation. So I'm gonna subtract 4 log 4 over. Okay, and now that's just multiplication, so I can just divide. And then you can use your calculator for this. So x equals to log 9 minus 4 log 4 over log 4. Okay, so that's one example. Now, I do want to show you something a little bit harder. Let's say this is a new problem. So solve for x. So I have 3, let's say x plus 1 equals 2 x minus 4. Okay, as you can see, 3 and 2, there's no way we can rewrite to make it into the same same base. Okay, so what can we do? We can apply log or ln. So this time, let me just apply ln. Okay, it's exactly the same. So just like the previous problem, you can move the power to the front. ln 3. X minus 4 ln 2. Okay. Now I'm gonna multiply, distribute, yeah? So we have x plus ln, sorry, we have x times ln 3 plus 1 times ln 3. Over here, same thing. We have x times ln 2 minus 4 times ln 2. You see we have x on both sides, so before we isolate x, we have to move it to one side, right? So I'm going to subtract x minus 2. So what I have is x ln 3 minus x ln 2. And then I'm going to take ln 3 and move it over here. So what I have is negative ln 3 minus 4 ln 2. Okay, now we have x and x on one side. So how do I get x by itself? So you're gonna have to factor ln 3 minus ln 2. Over here, we keep it that way. Okay, and then to isolate x, we divide. And that's your final answer. If you want your answer in the exact form. If not, you can use a calculator for it. And there we have it.